Hello everyone, this is Natalie once more, your friendly neighborhood birdie, and today we are building a spa. There was a free kit and it's a desert themed kit, and the first thing I thought was that it fits very great with the spa pack and it has a kind of brutalist touch. So I'm occupying the lot opposite of our favorite brutalist horrible mansion here and make a brutalist spa. Let's see if we can make brutalism, which is mostly concrete and very strong slabs of stone and shapes that are rough and harsh, and well, the landgrabs, and make this a cozy atmosphere for real. Shall we? First of all, this is right now just a lot by the Sims team, and I'm sorry I'm trashing it. Probably worked very hard on it and it's a great lot, but now it's dead. So I haven't actually really built with the kit yet. I just saw its content. I am half toying with the idea of round walls. We can see if it fits. I'm worried it's taking away from the brutalist vibes, and I'm also worried it's gonna make my life exceptionally harder. So maybe I'm just sticking with, classic rectangle shapes. Some fountains to just take away a little bit of this stone and sand thing. I'm just mapping it out with very broad strokes. I'm also building at nighttime because the lighting is so harsh. I'm planning on using a lot of the new kit. I want to try and use as much as I can, and then obviously the spa pack, and I'm also thinking the ski resort pack could work because it has these onsen kind of thing, and I want to incorporate some more Japanese style things into it because they have a way of using very strong rectangular shapes and soften them with woods and more brushy strokes, and so I'm just going for texture. Basically what I want to soften this brutalist concrete thing is really texture. Yeah, so I'm thinking 2 stories and I want an outside area. Okay, so let's see, just randomly putting in things to see if I got the dimensions right. We'll probably delete that later. Okay, dimensions right. Now, what are the dimensions for the yoga instructor? Is that off center? Yeah. Wow, what did I do there? Is my whole lot off center? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. This is not on center. This is an awkwardly shaped lot. What we're not gonna ignore is the outside area. I want the onsen. I want a whirlpool. Maybe I either want a pool or a seating area. I haven't decided yet, but either way, I want a lot of space on the outside. And do I want this to go once around? Or just like this? No, I think if I go once all around, I will just put emphasis on the fact that this is slightly off-center. Because right now I think you can kind of, if you don't know it, you don't see it. I'm just telling this to myself. Kind of close to the road, close to the back. Maybe I move the whole lot a bit. Now, up here, I want the space to be a bit tinier. And maybe also a little gallery area. So you can see the entryway. Or, wait. Is that cool? Is that a vibe? Do I need that much space? I mean, I could always make it larger. And this here. So I have an idea of kind of integrating outside and inside space. Basically, I saw these roofing pieces, maybe? There. I saw these. And so maybe this can be, it's in the desert. It's not gonna be that much of a problem with rain and stuff. And so you have these kind of way that's basically outside but barely not. I hope it's still usable. I will have to test that because I do not actually know if like doors will still function and everything. The reason I built this wall here is because I want a way for the Sims to get outside as well upstairs, so they need, well, actual floors. We're gonna make a traversing test right now. First, walk here, please. That's good. And she can fully traverse. Nice. My evil plan works. I can have these things as a fake roof and still have a working traversable lot. That means also I can use this here, the upstairs area, as kind of maybe my Zen garden space. I like this spot for a spa as well because it has this view, this wonderful, wonderful view, and that will theoretically, or it would in real life, soften the brutalist look. And it's actually something brutalist architects did a lot, that they built their big giant holes of concrete around a lot of nature scenery. Brutalism is often based, as I said, on these shapes, but more importantly, not only shapes, but contrasts between things and different heights and different weights of things. And so I want to incorporate that a bit. This seems to be the right size for a whirlpool. Haha! That works perfectly. Doors and windows. There were windows in the new kit, and they were very flashy and brutalist. So I definitely want to find a way to put them in. No, that's too small. That's better. That doesn't fit anymore. Oh, it's the perfect size. May that be fate. I'm just placing them. Let's see if I even do something with them. So we had this wallpaper in the kit that I definitely want to use. It's the perfect wallpaper. In fact, the wallpaper was the one inspiring me to do this brutalist thing. I'm just putting it everywhere for now. We also need a roof, but first things first. And that's floors. I want this sand color, I think, because the sand color is also what I deem working well with a spa kit. Do I want the windows here as well? Yeah, I think I do. Can we go the same brown? Yeah, we can. Do we want that? Or do we want it to stealth into the wall? I like the lighter brown for the windows a tad more. I wish it was stone, not wood. That's what's throwing me off a bit. If it was stone, it would be great in that color. The white one is actually stone. Okay, hold on. Are there other stones? This is also stone. Do we go white then, or gray? You know what, I think, yeah, I think we're going with this gray. That takes too much away from the drastic shapes. And we do have this other privacy kind of window. Thinking if you even would want windows there. Probably not, right? I've never been to a spa, but I feel like spas in the private areas where you get your treatments don't have that many windows. But maybe I also just don't know anything. This, though, this yoga room, it could use windows. I haven't yet decided if I want to have 2 yoga rooms or if it's just another room. Okay, but I think that's it for windows. I actually think we shouldn't have too many of them. Now, roof. How about matching the front windows by using a roof like this? And because it's brutalism and we want the contrast, how about some greenery? Large border maybe? Fitting the color of either the windows or the wall. Maybe the white is better. It's slowly coming together. Now this front walkway, I think I want it to be wood. But also, hold on. Bear with me for a bit, folks. Bear with me. It might make sense later on. Continue this way of stone. And it now looks like a 2-tile and makes sense. And this is gonna be wood. Dark wood. Okay. Now front door. I want a double door. I do not think I'm gonna use the patio door from the new pack in any place in this because it just looks like a patio door. It doesn't look like something in a spa. I also don't think I'm gonna use the spa doors or the Japanese doors, question mark. I don't know, I don't think they're that fitting, and I think these would be great, but they're too big. Stop running through my build sim. Oh, those! They have wood. Oh, that's actually great. Oh, they fit perfectly. Oh, look at the height of this. Look at how perfectly they... Oh, fate, it's fate. I'm gonna use those. It's a choice, and I know that, but it's too perfect. Here, do I want a door even, or do I go open? I think I'm gonna go open, but here could be the same door. That means I can now go for an upstairs door. Should be the same door. But does that look good? And now it works perfectly. It looks like it belongs together. It's exactly the same wood color. I'm so happy. Oh, that makes so much sense in the space. Ooh, I love it. I love it when a non-plan works out. Do we go with the spa day doors for stuff like bathrooms? I would say definitely yes. Yeah, we can use this door, but if we use these doors, then maybe we should go for the other spa day doors as well, because I don't want to have too many different styles. Those could work for the bigger rooms at least. They're the wrong color for the other doors, yes, but they are the right color for this wall. The downside is that they have this stupid logo on them. We could also kind of go further with the brutalist thing. Eco Lifestyle had a few brutalist moments with the doors here and there. It would be more privacy in this area where you presumably want this. We just go with it for now. That's a lot. But it's also shaping the room. It's no longer just a huge long rectangle, but it's kind of enclosed, which could be cool again because we do not have this closed roof. So when it feels small, you look outside through the glass and you can actually also look upside through the roof. And that would be a contrast again. I'm keeping that. Now, if I want this to be an open space, an outside kind of space, this should still have a railing of some sort, but maybe not a very high one. I don't want any views to be obscured for up there. When you're meditating, you're sitting down, and I want you to just kind of look out on this vast view and see the world you're meditating on. Or maybe not fences, but half walls, because I'm not too happy with the fence options right now. Maybe something like this is actually way cooler. Question is what height? That height is probably more organic. Or like makes more sense. Maybe this side for the inside. Obviously a stone trim. This year I want to sit flat with the building, so I'm giving it a different trim. Okay, what stairs do I like? These aren't it. Oh, Batu stairs. The Batus. Wow. The Batu stairs are kind of great. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna go for Batu today, but heck yeah. I'm down for it. I'm using the fucking Batu stairs. Come at me, bros. It's Batu time now. And I think I made up my mind. I want one yoga room. And this other room could be, you know, just where you can eat at the bar and have these mini fridge thingies. Does this bar need a front desk? No. But shouldn't there be a front desk? It's feeling weird when there is no front desk. I'm putting a front desk. This is also a good vibe. I'm keeping that one. Yes, I'm custom building this. But that feels like a front desk now. And I can get some of the rounded shapes I wanted to have them with, you know, in the beginning where I was kind of still thinking about rounded walls. I realized I can't have rounded walls. I know that now, but I can have round elements. You can stop me entirely. They have this at the reception, maybe. Instead of a computer, or is that done now? Yeah, I'm saying they use a tablet. I've seen that before. It's not like it's not being done. So I'm actually okay with it. And this is also what I meant a bit with the contrast and the brutalism. To just also pair something like nature and seemingly cozy seating with cold, slappy concrete to make it warm and to have this sensory thing of the stone surface versus the maybe soft and more light nature textures. These could be little waiting areas. I do not know how spas work. More flowers. Maybe some art piece, something modern maybe? I want something round to get these brushed shapes, these round brush shapes. And probably I need to use the spa day items to give it a kind of logo, because otherwise this seems like there should be a logo there and there just is nothing. Custom building this front desk. Putting way too much effort in this little tiny detail, but well, now we have the logo. This pack has a tray of luxe strings, and I think that's kind of perfect for the front desk. You know, they make you wait here in the waiting area until you can go to your treatment or whatever. But so you're not just sitting there, you can get a nice little drink. No, it works. It needs warmer lighting, but I can just quickly change that in the settings. Yeah, that's better. Now, yoga room. I think I want some of the newer maps because they were cooler. Like this one, that's kind of with the cork, that's cool. The cork mat fits the space well. So I think 4 people is all we can fit here. Or there are some items I can use throughout the build because this is not a private home where you wouldn't have the same kind of plan twice. This is a business building and with branding, and it's not that unheard of that they would just buy several times over the same plan. So I'm also looking for a kind of plans that would work in several spaces. And this seems to be one of such plans. Some tower racks. And maybe some art on this side of the wall. Oh wait. No phone sign. And no phone sign is great. Surely you wouldn't be allowed a phone. Never ever. And here we can mirror the brush stroke a bit. And tie it in some more. I was contemplating mirrors earlier. Yeah, maybe that's better actually. I mean, they're not facing the mirrors though. Or guess they sometimes are. You're not always facing the same direction while doing yoga. Do I take a stone sauna or wood sauna? That would kind of decide if I stick with the stone for this wall or not. But currently I'm thinking wood. So this one goes. Okay, that means new walls. The diffusers? Is that a cool idea in a sauna to have some aromatherapy going on at the same time? I'm so unknowledgeable on all things wellness. But I feel it is. I feel it makes sense. Could maybe even be more on the brutalist side of things. Because we have this wood. So technically right now as our only brutalist contrast is the door. So maybe it makes sense to reintroduce some more brutalist lights. Yeah, I think that's the kind of semi and brutalist, semi like strict vibes I'm going for. And it's not that overpowering still. The double wood could be cool. Me and my puzzle games in The Sims always. But I like it. I just want some shapes and contrasts here. But I don't want to go for a lot of pictures or anything because I think this is supposed to be a tranquil room where not a lot is happening. Maybe some plants for aroma, maybe. Okay, sauna's done. What are the best chair thingies? Like those look luxurious, but they look too luxurious. But this almost seems too cheap. Sadly, I'm weirdly not vibing with any of these. This looks too medical. I think I will go with these. They're a bit much for my taste. Now, what are these exactly? Relaxer Deluxe Chair by Happy Hands and Feet. Okay, this is where you can also get this, your nail polish on, right? So we need something with a nail polish as well. For later. This is massage and manicure, so I figure there we could have the speakers. And we could maybe go for some softer materials on the feet. I mean, the feet will be out, so a kind of rug or something would actually be nice. Oh, damn, I think that was the best one. If you enter the room, you should have a pretty view also. Something relaxing, something soothing, something that gets you into the right mood. For the massage rooms, I think I want aromatherapy as well. Ah, that's flying, right? Incense is on there, and it's not flying. And then a picture there. A little bit of the desert, maybe? Putting the desert back into this whole thing. So we have 3 different lighting concepts already. We have to be aware of that to not make it too chaotic. Would this light fit here, or would it be too big? I think size down it works. Okay, then we go ahead and mirror. I could do them differently as well, and I contemplated that. But I think mirror makes more sense. So to not go for too many different concepts, I'm again using the size down kit lightings in the other rooms. Now for the massage tables. Which one do we like? This would be the matching ones, right? But do they have to match? I think I'm gonna go with matching. Would you want to face the door, or would you want to face away from the door? I feel like I would want to face the door. Yeah, those are the important questions. And again, I think we need a rug, because you don't go onto a massage table with shoes on. Although maybe a different rug, maybe the larger one this time. Because it's a bit disproportionate the way I have to place the massage table. Yeah. This one sized down and moved a little bit back actually works very well in this space. Maybe steal the fern for a top of this little side table thingy. And then what do I do with the walls? What would be in a room like this? Nothing much really, right? Maybe this is the place for this one. And it goes on the more empty wall. And then the other wall could maybe have a smaller picture. The problem is I have gotten massages before, but they were all medical massages, so my rooms were decorated with medical pictures, like this is how a spine looks and stuff like this. Which is probably not the vibe a spa would be going for. Okay. We have a lot of spa treatments already down. Now this room. I could see a bar in here. Hang on, maybe I could also see this couch in here. Somehow it looks too soft. Not that comfy, but maybe... I did say I wanted to use as much from this pack as I can. Would I use the curtains? I mean, I feel like if a room had curtains, then it would probably be this one. I like how you can just place it like this. Oh yeah, I've seen this bug in other videos. Yeah, that's annoying. You just kind of have to get rid of the window and then place the window later on, I think. Let's do that for now, and then we can check back on it later. Like so. Some nice Batu backdrop. It actually matches very well. If you have Batu and you have this kit, this is a very weird opportunity. Works so well. They wouldn't serve alcohol in that bar, right? They would have fancy drinks that are cucumber smoothies or something like that. But they would maybe have a plant wall. I'm either doing something totally cool here or totally unhinged. This could totally be a vibe. I don't know if I'm just manifesting that though. But I think it's cool. I think the plant wall was definitely the right move. Maybe I'm onto something. Probably would say something like juice bar. And we need some bar stools. Were there bar stools within your pack? Yeah. Oh, I like them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use them. I would envision this to be just kind of a hangout room in between treatments where you grab a quick drink, get this facial mask, sit down and listen to some music. What other spa-like activities could you do there? Something to read magazines on? Maybe you need some real books instead of just magazines, something these Sims can actually read. Visually I like the magazines much better. Maybe the books can just be out here. Maybe mirroring this rug again. Adding some more round shapes. This is the room. I'm thinking glass fence. Something very minimal. Same here. As if they would ideally not have had a fence at all. I'm not quite sure if I even want this to have a railing, like the stairs, if they even need a railing. Maybe a glass railing is okay. Just almost invisible. Okay, this needs showers. Not quite sure if this is large enough yet. Maybe this one, because you can't just use it without walls. Like this. And then have the lockers here. Do we go for these lockers maybe? Oh, I like it. So 3 lockers and 3 showers fit very well in this space, I must say. And for the lighting, I think I'm gonna mimic this one. 2 lockers. So we can also fit mirrors in here. Okay, toilets. Toilets could be tricky because this is a fairly small space. I don't actually know if we can make this work. Yeah, we can make it work. Nice. That's a relief. First install some lights. Thinking maybe if we can make it work with this with like 2 things, then overcross like so. But I'm not sure because I don't think that's usable at the same time. Nevertheless, it might look like it is. I kind of like it. Kind of works. And if it's not super usable at the same time, well, so be it, then the Sims have to wait. Some sanitation here. And then of course, some items like this, some nice little hand bars, so and in the back some more towels. Maybe they get the pretty new one? Is that too much? No, I think it's good. It isn't the standard Sims alphabet, but I think it communicates it enough. Technically it's done now. It's completely functional. It is everything that's required and surplus actually. Let's pat ourselves on that back. But I want more. I want some seating in the upstairs area as well. Also some plants. They have this kind of waiting room feel that I usually don't like. But in this case, it's kind of working. I haven't actually thought about what I want to do with the space exactly yet, aside from the fact that I want this to be the view. But I want some plants, I think. Like, there needs to be more soothing scenery. Maybe bamboo? I feel like a little bit of cliche is just required for places like this. But I don't want to overdo it also. Or maybe just here. Yeah, I think putting it there was the right call. Some deserty plants, maybe? Those are also far less high, which I prefer in the setting. Again, coming back to the fact that you are supposed to look out into the wild nature and the vast open space in front of you, not necessarily being totally enclosed. So maybe they just have a few potted plants here. Maybe to direct the view into the nature, just from the concrete slowly but steadily into the nature. So then I could keep it small and simple, because there needs to be light here, definitely. Maybe these new ones from the kit. I wanted to use the kit, so I'm gonna. It doesn't make a lot of light though. I can't see it change anything really. That's not so ideal. Okay, then some other lights as well. We're nothing if not flexible. Now brutalist or zen? Or both. I think this light is actually perfect. Okay, downstairs area. Now I want my onsen bag. Tiles or wood? I think tiles. Oh yeah, the colors are also perfect. Okay, so then this could be a seating area, I think. I was contemplating a pool, but I think a seating area is better. Now we have this cool one from the kit, so I want to use that. I'll have to see how this works best. Oh, I thought you could just measure it. First get this trim right, because these are way smaller. Is that cool or is that lame? It looked cooler in my head, but maybe I can make it work. I need to make sure it doesn't feel like I'm just cramming shit in. That could easily become a problem with how many things I'm already using and all that. I'm testing if what I'm doing makes sense in the slightest. I have a vision, I'm not seeing it yet though. I like this item so much, but I think I'm forcing it. Forcing things is only good if you can force them. Right now it wins. I'm keeping it here, I'm getting nowhere. These are a definite must. I cannot build a spa without having any way to lounge. Maybe that's a way to make this bag work actually. I wanted that fireplace. Now this looks like this needs a barbecue actually. Like this. So I do have my fireplace. I win. So I think I need a table in this middle maybe. The really big ones would do just nicely. But style-wise, the big ones are all an aquarium table is kind of cool though. And I never use that thing. It's too much of a showpiece. But I mean, I am in a spa, so Let's dress this place up. Oh, I have an idea. One more water. Because water is also nature and only plants is boring. Just casually have waterfalls running down the side of the, yeah, so to say, wet rooms. Bathroom and shower room. Isn't that on brand? And it's both with this brutalist hardness and with the water it gets these playful nature components. That's good. Some seating in the front that maybe goes with the wood paneling, or maybe going like mirroring kind of what's happening upstairs. More waterfalls. Do they fit? They fit. Here could be a little, because this is just dead space right now. Maybe it doesn't have to be. I think I have to test that. Okay, but that actually doesn't feel like too little. Like with the waterfalls and everything. Like, I don't think there needs to be a lot of water action. There just needed to be some. I'm going for the debug catalog. For some of these items that match exactly those here. They have these planter items. Some places, and I want this to still feel like a space that belongs in this world. I'm trying to find plants that match the vibe of the plants in the surrounding world, so that it doesn't look so inserted. So I'm trying to map colors and textures mostly. Okay. I want some cacti. There is no fence here. That being said, should there be a fence? Because right now you can just march in. That's a good point, actually. I think there should be a fence. Makes no sense without a fence. What fence, though? I don't think I like any of the fences for this. Oh, wait. I'm listening. You know what? I'm staying with this. So, if this is enclosed, would this be green? Would they be the kind of people who like water the desert? Also, solar power? Okay, we have this section here that is completely ignored. Because in this section you can sit by the fireplace. What can you do in this section? By the way, if you're only ever gonna buy one kit, buy the plant kit. You get a bunch of cool new plants for all different kinds of styles. They come in so many styles and varieties that you can truly also fit them everywhere. So if you're gonna buy one, buy that one. And of course also this desert kit is free, so grab that while you're at it. Okay, the space feels more purposeful now. Now we have zero real outside branding. We have the fountains, yes, but nothing really says, hey, this is a spa here, check me out. So we need to get that done. Just so it doesn't look so forgotten and alone. It needs some foliage around it. Just a little bitty bit of terrain paint. Okay, so that's the build. Let's see how it plays. The front from the outside, the back from the outside. Let's go in. So here we are in the entry where we are greeted with the frizzy drinks. And to our right is the chill out lounge where we have our bar, where there are the plants growing, and here's the woman tending the bar. And here to the other side is the yoga room. And apparently the session is already starting. So the yoga instructor is standing there waiting for the people attending class, and here they are, happily waiting for everything to begin. With a beautiful view on the outside landscape when you watch the teacher, which is on a relaxing backdrop. And you can also look into the mirror here to check your poses. Now if you actually go behind the fake front desk, you go to the section with the saunas first, sauna left, sauna right, they look identical. Here we are, the first person is already enjoying a nice little steam. And as I said, the other sauna is exactly the same. Here's our sim, also enjoying a steam. The next set of rooms is where you can get a manicure or pedicure. Here we are. He's getting a nice little pedicure. And off to the next set of rooms is where there are the massage tables, where you can really get a nice massage. They are conversing about it right now. Frody buffet, my friend. And when you go outside, you go to the patio area of this, where you can relax in the hot springs to your right, or in the whirlpool, or if you want to just hang out with people and chat while watching the cool fish in the fish table, you can do that. You can also sit by the fire when it's later and the desert goes a bit cold. And on this side of this bar, you're able to relax with the sound of rushing water, feeding the birds, enjoying the plants. Now coming upstairs, you can change your clothes here and take a shower to get ready for your day in the spa. You can also use the toilets on the other side. So this is the washroom where you wash your hands, and there are 3 toilet stalls installed here. And you can go out there on the rooftop, you can look down on the people who are walking towards the saunas and stuff. You can meditate while enjoying a great view over the countryside. Same from this positions here. And that would be your wonderful day at the spa. We have this beautiful scenery, this entryway, the mixture of hard concrete, soft flowers, and rushing water to really make you get the most out of this relaxing atmosphere. And I think, dare I say, the brutalist spa actually works and is quite tranquil. And while this sim gets a really relaxing massage, or not, I will leave you to a very relaxing rest of your day. I hope you had fun with my build. I hope you have fun with the new kit. Remember, if you have the base game installed, this kit is free for the time being, so grab it while it's hot. Just like she's grabbing the chips. Goodbye!